So before without the spacer and after. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and get the spacers off the rear wheels and put them on the front wheels. And once I do that, then we can start taking measurements and seeing how much wider I'm going to need to order for the rear wheels to kick them out. But for this video, this is what we're tackling today. I've already took the spacer off. I'm going to do the other side, but right now I'm just going ahead and I'm wiping everything down while I'm in here. Usually I would have some degreaser. I would spray around, kind of lightly wipe around and spray all the dirt and grime off, but I just don't have the I don't have access to the hose at the moment. Well, that took entirely too long. Drawbacks of being a car YouTuber: it takes about twice as long to do a job that's already taken 3 times longer than it should have. But 30 minutes gone by and this tire is now finally done. I got a whole nother side to do. Thank God I have a whole day. I thought I would get a before, before, with the side still has a spacer on, and after. Not hating it as much as I thought, but it's only temporary. Alright, so the back is done. I just wanted to show real quick. This is the spacers. These are indeed 1-inch spacers. And they just need to be cleaned up a little bit. They've been on there since I've owned the car, and I've had the car a couple years now, so they're a little grimy. But I'm gonna clean them up and then get to put them on the front. Power tools are nice when you have them plugged in a source of power. Alright, so before without the spacer and after. Oh, that looks so aggressive. Oh, cool. Man, it's like a little giddy schoolgirl. Alright, that is awesome. So at least I know they were just enough, as I was hoping, to space out the front tires. So I come out here to work on the car today, and apparently it's Windtopia and cold is all hell. I am not sure what happened. It was nice last time I worked on this car. Oh boy, hey, we got some work to do either way, so let's get started. So what could we be doing today? Well, first, we need to unbox this. All right, so what could be in the mystery box? Well, if you're paying attention, you probably know what could be in this box. So in this box is a set of wheel spacers. Oh, who would have thought? And remember in a couple of the clips before, I said I was going to do some measurement? Well, I didn't. I didn't have time to do measurements. You know, the weather got really crappy and I just had other things to do. And I could not just get to the car and measure the space that I thought I would need so I could order the right spacers. But I went ahead and I went big because, you know, go big or go home, right? I was originally thinking I was going to need maybe another 1/4 inch of space. Well, for the price I'm wanting to pay, it was not really easy to find 1 1/4 with this bolt pattern. But I found 1.5 inches really easy on eBay at an awesome price. So these are actually pretty light. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. But these are really nice spacers, I think, for the money. I mean, I'm not really launching this car or doing anything where I feel like these studs aren't going to be, you know, adequate. And if I ever get to that point, I can always replace them with ARP hardware. And then I think I'd be set. This looks like a billet piece, the way it's machined. And otherwise, this will be fine. So as you can see, this is 1.5 inches. And I'm hoping this will kick out the rear tires perfectly to complement the front tires and the flares that will eventually be going on the rear. So let's get these finished, unpacked, put everything away, get everything we need, and we'll go ahead and put these on the back wheels. So you've already seen me do this a couple times in this video. I am not going to bore you with any more clips of removing and putting on the tires. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take these tires off, get it all done, and when it's finished, then I'll come back to this. Alright, so I got the spacers on. I'm going to go ahead and lower the car down. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yep. I think that was the right call. I think that was the right call on the 1.5 inches there. Oh yeah. Now let's look at it from the front. Yep, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Now we gotta get these flares mocked up and see where I'm gonna fit them. So for the front fenders, I used a black silicone to attach them, as you very well saw. For these, I think I am gonna try a double-sided tape. The tape wasn't holding up the way I wanted it to, but it did allow me to kind of align the flare where I wanted it, and then I am going to get my silicone. I'm just going to lay a bead in the groove here, and fill in that groove and kind of back here. Oh, and look what I did. This would have been perfect if I didn't. This is why I hate working in the cold. Stuff breaks when it gets cold. All right, so I'll go ahead and just kind of put a little small bead in the gap here. The only thing I hate about the silicone is it's just messy. Very, very messy. And I know, like, if you were doing this on a product where you wouldn't be covering up the paint, obviously you don't want to just ruin the paint, and you would just mask off everything but the gap you're filling, and of course just fill the gap. So let's see here. So while this side is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the other side started, and should be done here soon, and I'll record the finished product and all the things I screwed up on. Well, it's not perfect. Much like the front, there's small refinement things that need to get taken care of. And of course, I need to let this adhesive sit a little bit longer. It's just not sticking the way I want, thanks to the colder temperatures. I goofed here. Gotta fix that. And even though I put it in the same spot and I cut the same part, over here ended up being a little different. I'm not sure how. So there's that. I'll probably find more pieces I can add to kind of make the fit and finish better. I'm learning all this as I go, so you know, I'm just piecing everything together from things I can find that I think will work. So none of this is made to be the way it is, but that's kind of half the fun of it, so we'll just keep on moving with it, shall we? So that concludes this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe to the channel and keep a lookout for the next video.